Hello my friends, welcome back. I was getting ready to upcycle some pieces in my wardrobe and thought that I would share it with you. So what we're going to do in today's video is look at 3 basic items that you probably have in your closet: the spaghetti tank top, the t-shirt, and the sweatshirt. And I'm going to share with you a couple of ways to upcycle each of these into more fun and trendy pieces. And to give you a little more variety, I'm also going to include some upcycles that I've done from past videos as well. So if you see me go from pregnant to not pregnant in these clips, that's why. Don't be alarmed. But without any further ado, let's jump into these DIYs with some ways to upcycle the tank top. Our first upcycle is taking a tank top into a halter top. This is super simple. You're going to start by cutting off the straps of the tank top on the back side of the tank top. Then you're going to cut the straps to fit the size of your neck. I suggest that you put the tank top on and measure how long you need the straps to be. Then you're simply going to sew the 2 straps together with a needle and thread, and you've taken a tank top to a halter top. You could also just skip the sewing altogether and just tie the straps behind your neck when you wear it, because they are plenty long enough. Alright, next up we're going to get a little more fancy. Start by cutting the straps off your tank top completely. On the front of the tank top, fold the excess over and inward. Then you're going to need a length of lace. You're going to measure a piece that's the length around your chest, including your arms. Place this piece on the front of the tank top with the middlemost piece of the lace hitting the front middlemost piece of the tank top. Then using a needle and thread, sew this onto the front of the tank top. Certainly if you have a sewing machine, feel free to use that. Next, flip the tank top over. Arrange the lace so that the 2 ends meet in the middle of the back of the tank top with any excess hanging off each side. This is going to be where your arms go. We're going to repeat the same thing here, sewing the lace onto the tank top. And that's it. You can see that you've upcycled this tank top into a really fun and flirty off-the-shoulder top. Let's do one more tank top repurpose. And by the way, all the tanks I used in this video are the ones that are just $1.68 at Walmart. So for this trick, you simply take the straps of the tank top and pull them up over your head to create a crisscross in the front. You tuck the front of the tank top into your pants and you've upgraded a simple tank top into a really cute crisscross bodysuit. Moving on to t-shirts, we're going to start with the most simple upcycle. Usually just a little snip of scissors and you can make a boring t-shirt a little bit more fun. So in this instance, I'm just going to cut a V out from the front of the t-shirt. Leaving the collar intact, I'm cutting an upside down triangle in front of the tee. This cutout look is super trendy right now. It's a great way to easily upcycle any boring t-shirts you have in your wardrobe to make them a little more interesting, fashionable, and fun. Now if you want to get a little more involved, you can upgrade your t-shirt into a really cute tank top. We're going to start the same way by cutting a V into the front of the tank top. For this shirt, I went for a slightly smaller triangle. Moving on to the back of the tee, I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I'm going to cut the triangle about double the size. Since the hole is bigger, sometimes I find it easier to do this one by cutting along the collar first, then folding the tee in half from the back and cutting a single cut up to ensure that both sides are totally even. Next, I'm going to cut off the sleeves to make this a tank top. It's totally up to you how thin you want your straps to be. Moving down to the bottom of the shirt, I'm going to cut 2 slits up along the side seams. Again, when I tried this shirt on the first time, I marked how high I wanted the slits to go, and for me, I chose about a ½ inch up from my waist. Then moving on to the bottom seam, I'm cutting the front of the shirt so that it lays right at my waistline. Just keep in mind to always give yourself about 1/8 of an inch more length than you think you need, since the fabric will curl a little bit. For the back of the shirt, I'm going to cut the seam off as well, but I'm going to leave this side a little bit longer so I have a more high-low effect. The last step is just to gently pull on any of the edges that you've cut. The nice thing about t-shirt material is that your edges won't fray, so you don't need to worry about having a finished edge, but by gently pulling on your edges, it's just going to make them look nice and clean. Throw this on with a cute little bralette or a bandeau top, and you've got your new favorite graphic tank. Moving on to our final t-shirt upcycle, we're going to take a t-shirt and make it into sort of like a ruffled off the shoulder shirt. We're going to start by cutting the bottom of the t-shirt off from the arms down. I like to use a piece of tape. It helps to make sure I'm cutting a nice straight line, but it also helps to just make sure I'm not cutting a jagged line, which sometimes you can get a sort of jagged line when you're cutting with scissors. So go ahead and cut off the bottom of your t-shirt, place that aside, and then you're going to cut off the 2 sleeves. Alright, using some braided elastic, you're going to measure 3 pieces. The first piece you need is going to go along your top. You don't want to pull it so that it's too tight, but you do want it to be just tight enough, obviously, that it's going to hold your shirt up. And cut that piece off. Then you're gonna do one for each arm. Taking one of your sleeves, you're going to look for the hem of the sleeve, so you'll have a hem side and a raw side. You're gonna look for the hem of the sleeve, and on the inside of the hem, you're gonna cut a hole at the seam, but only cut one layer. Then taking one of the pieces of braided elastic that you measured for your arm, you're going to just attach this to like a paper clip or a safety pin, and you're going to feed it into one of the little holes that you created. And then you're just gonna use this to help you feed the elastic all the way around the hem. Pull the elastic out the other side, and then just using a little bit of needle and thread, you're gonna go ahead and sew this into place. I maybe did like 8 stitches, tied it off, nothing fancy, just to connect the 2 pieces of elastic. Do this to the other sleeve, and then you're gonna do the same thing to the bottom piece of the t-shirt that you pulled off. So you're actually gonna be feeding the elastic through what originally was the very bottom hem of the t-shirt. And when you're done, you're gonna end up with 2 little sleeves and 1 body piece that have the elastic on them. And then again, just using a needle and thread, you're going to just attach the sleeves to either side. You're just gonna use a few quick little stitches, and then that's it. You're all set. Go ahead and pop this t-shirt on. If you find that it's a little bit too loose, you can always just pull your elastic a little bit closer and sew it off again. Also, just a tip in general with any off-the-shoulder shirts that you wear, I always use a little bit of fashion tape just to make sure everything kind of holds in place, you know, because I don't really have a lot of ladies to hold it up. Let's move on to our final closet staple, which is sweatshirts. The first sweatshirt upcycle is creating a lace-up sweatshirt. You're gonna start by cutting a V in the front of your sweatshirt. And then you're going to need some large eyelet grommets. You can get these at Walmart, craft stores, Target, all over the place. And you need to cut a hole where you want each one of these eyelets to lay. You're gonna place the top and the bottom of the eyelet on either side of the hole, and then pierce the eyelets closed. Now, ideally, you need a special tool or an anvil to secure an eyelet, and I was sure I had an anvil at home, but when I went to make this video, I couldn't find it anywhere, and so I ended up using a hammer, which honestly is not the ideal tool for this. It's not exactly my best DIY moment. While it did work, I do suggest that you use the proper tool to close your eyelet or grommet. Once you've created the holes in your sweatshirt, you're simply gonna lace up the top with a shoelace, and you've easily upcycled a sort of plain sweatshirt into a really cute, trendy lace up sweatshirt. You could obviously do this with t-shirts and tank tops as well. Now for the final sweatshirt upcycle, we are going to take an oversized sweatshirt and make it into a really cute, cozy, slouchy top. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the sweatshirt and cut the seam off from the bottom. Removing the seam from the bottom will make it a lot more flowy and loose around my waist. Next, I'm going to remove the collar by just cutting at the seam all the way around. The last thing I'm going to do is cut off the sleeves. I'm going to cut off about a quarter length of the sleeve and then roll the sleeves slightly so they have a rolled edge. I wanted to jazz this item up just a little, and I found these iron-on letters for 97 cents at Walmart. So following the directions on the letters, I'm just going to iron these into place so that they are secure. I've used iron-on letters like this before lots of times, and I always find they last really well through tons and tons of wears. There we have it. The sweatshirt is so cozy and comfy, and with honestly just about 5 minutes, I've made it look a lot more cute and a lot more fun. Excuse me, I'm filming a YouTube video here, Zoe. Alright my friends, that does it for these upcycles. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos every single Sunday. And make sure you turn on notifications as well, because that way you will get notified every time a new video goes live. Life is busy and crazy and it's easy to miss things, so when you have your notifications on that way, you won't miss a single one of my videos. But as always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you all in my next video.